Well, this matchup has changed quite a bit with Legacy of the Void. It's absolutely not the same since Heart of the Storm, since Ravagers, mostly Ravagers came into play.
Yeah, very, like, I've seen a lot of very fast Lurker play or very fast Ravager play, but I hardly ever see any Muta play, and that's very rarely to see. I mean, I see it personally in my ladder, and I've been playing against some Masters that do
Yeah.
use that kind of shenanigans. But oh my good god, we are in the game right now. I'm going to go ahead and get the players up there, and spawning in the top right-hand corner as the yellow Zerg, we do have from Galactic Gaming's Nat.
And spawning in the bottom right corner, I don't have sound for some unknown reason. We have representing Esselta Gaming's. Do you remember his name?
It's YinZhen. He is a barcode in-game, but because he wasn't able to have that name changed this season, as for a mistake, I think it was his main account. Some shenanigans problems with his main account. But we are in the game right now, so we're gonna go ahead and go ahead with this.
I have no clue. I don't have any sound.
Oh, you don't
None
have?
at
Oh,
all.
yeah. The in-game sound. I've known that is a known Battle.net bug. Every time you open the game once, when you go into one game at the start, you will not have sound, and you'll just have to restart StarCraft after, and then you'll have sound when you go back into the game.
All right, so it's gonna be a pretty
There's no way to
weird.
fix it unless you restart the game.
All right. All right, that's no problem. We're gonna wing it without sound. So, our friend Yin has
wow,
opened
free
with a
hatch.
Nexus first. Yeah, well, Nat has opened with 3 hatches before a spawning pool.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite tricky. Depending, I don't think there is a way because of how it is close by air. So I don't know if we're gonna be seeing some like Stargate play, for example. I'd love to see that, in my opinion, some nice little bit of Oracle play. But considering the Nexus first, that is going to be delayed by quite some time. It is really, really good for Protoss to be able to do that if they are going to be doing some kind of two-gate pressure. Well, two base pressure.
2 base pressure, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's Ruins of Saras. It's a super huge map, so you can pretty much super safely open with the town center first, because the chance that you'll get scouted quickly is very slim, and for Zerg generally versus Protoss, it's almost now standard to open 3 hatcheries before pool, because there's quite not so many things which Protoss can do apart from a couple strats to stop the Zerg's greed.
Well, we are going to be seeing double Adept Opener, which is really, really nice versus Zerg. If he's going to be able to go straight for that third hatchery and snipe some lava or some lings if they do pop out, he will be able to put Nat under a little bit of pressure and stop him from droning as much. But we are seeing speed on the way for him as well. But considering this this build from Yin right now, it is going to be. It looks like it's just going to go full out Oracle. A nice opener. I gotta say, I wouldn't say this is a massive kind of pressure. It's like an opener for Protoss versus Zerg, especially on a map like this. You want to put Zerg under some pressure. And we are going to see these Lings get across right now, but these Adepts are going to snipe it. But Nat does know about those 4 Adepts on the field right now, so he is making a lot of Lings right now, even a Spine Crawler.
Yeah.
In his natural... Oh, 2 Spine Crawlers, nice.
2 spine crawlers, 1 on the natural, 1 on the third.
Alright, but Metalotic Booster's just about to finish. Robotics Facilities is on the way for Protoss, even an Evolution Chamber, so Nat might be doing some drop shenanigans against Ying right now. So we do see some Lings on the field, trying to see if they can find a probe. Wow, that's a really well-placed position probe over here. And, alright. The Adepts are falling back, doing a nice full wall-off against Nat right now. I can see why he's doing that. He's considering Nat did scout the 4 Adepts. He was able to get that time, well, enough time to be able to counter it.
And yeah, you were talking about drop play. It's kind of nice. I, as a player, really enjoy the fact that you can. Oh, we have a drop coming down, typical Nat signature style, and it's a speedling drop. And
Yeah, nice.
Yin
dribbling drop from
sees
Nat.
it, and two,
Oh, even
four,
sees the warp
5.
prism as well, killing all
Yes,
these probes.
it's super effective, as
Massive.
one might say. Yeah,
And if we see the units lost, wow, 11 probes were killed right there. And going straight back into the Overlord. Yin not making any stalkers to get rid of this Overlord right now. It does see it just hanging around right there.
yeah.
But in the meantime, if we have a look in the production tab, we're seeing upgrades going down for the Zerg. He is droning back up again. But Immortals, Charge. Wow, he's going to go for Chargelet Immortal. It's a really, I've got to say, this is a very strong 2-base push build. It's very hard to take a third with that kind of build, but it will be delayed. It's kind of like a 7 to 8 minute push, but it really relies on how much damage you do with your Warp Prisms.
Yeah, and he hasn't been able to get the War Prism out yet because he had to defend Nat's Baneling drop. I mean, Speedling drop, sorry.
I wish it was Baneling.
I'm referencing back to one particular game. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, gateways are warping up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateways and zealots, adepts, warp prisms on the way. He really wants to get rid of this third. Roaches are being made, 12 roaches. I don't think this will be enough against those 2 immortals and adepts, even with the reinforcements coming from the warp prism and even a mothership core. This is going to be very difficult for Nat to be able to hold right now, unless he gets those very fast Ravengers right now, which he is. He's getting 1 Ravenger and lots more roaches, 10 more roaches in production, and upgrades even going down as well. He's even getting the, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Is it Roach Speed? Yeah.
Yeah, Roach Speed. And his +1 attack and +1 armor will be just in time finished to defend this attack, and it's coming down. Zealots charging in front, Ravagers shooting the Adepts.
Yeah, nice positioning for that right now.
Yes, the Zealots can't get a nice angle on this, and a Time Warp goes down, slowing Nat's army down.
Sniping all of those sentries, really good for Nat right now. Pushing Protoss back, all those Warp Prisms coming down, but Nat's going to deny the Warp Prism. Absolutely well played. Pulling those drones.
This is a great hold with no losses at all. And Galactic Gaming takes game number 1, and I have to restart my game, unfortunately.